Who's making all that noise?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Ah!
Scout, what are you doing up? It's 3 in the morning.
Sorry, Demo. I couldn't sleep. I just felt like watching a disturbing movie.
That's just going to keep your brain awake, Scout. You could have just... Wait a minute. Did you say a disturbing movie?
You bet.
That explains why I heard you screaming. Anyway, what were you watching?
Megan is missing. That's not funny, Demo. The last 20 minutes made me sick to my stomach. I don't think I'll ever be the same again.
Scout, please. That's like a baby's first disturbing movie.
You must have seen some fucked up shit if you think Megan is missing is that damn Demoman.
Scout, what's wrong? We heard you screaming.
Oh, Scout was just watching a disturbing movie.
Seriously, let me guess, it was Texas Chainsaw Massacre, wasn't it?
Oh!
No, he was watching Megan is Missing.
Oh, that movie is terrible.
Aren't all those disturbing movies terrible? Some are better than others. It depends on what you're looking for.
Well, since we're all up, how about we all talk about the most disturbing movie we've ever seen?
Sure, I'll go first. The most disturbing movie I've ever seen was Forced Entry, the one from 1973, not the remake from 1975. The film is basically about a disturbed Vietnam War vet breaking into women's homes and ruthlessly forcing himself upon them. The film also features real footage from the Vietnam War. It's mostly used during the vet's pitched attack near the end.
Damn, sounds like one of those roughies.
It is. I always knew porn films were terrible, but Forced Entry was straight up fucked up beyond all recognition. Even the actor Harry Reams regretted doing this movie.
I recommend not watching Water Power.
Way ahead of you there. Only people with an enema fetish watch that movie.
That honestly doesn't sound so bad.
Oh, really? Well, what's the most disturbing movie you've ever seen? You one-eyed crossdresser.
Easily Good by Uncle Tom.
What's that about?
It involves 2 filmmakers going back in time to document and explore the horrors of slavery in antebellum America. While the directors claim it wasn't meant to be racist, it's obvious that the movie exploits what my ancestors went through rather than informing. The whole movie is a fucking orgy of anti-black torture and degradation. I've never been so repulsed.
Jesus, sounds awful.
Italian exploitation directors in the 60s, 70s, and 80s really knew how to shock people. Films like Africa, Blood and Guts, Man from Deep River, Final Cry of the Savannah, and Cannibal Holocaust would never be made today.
I've heard of Final Cry of the Savannah. Wasn't that the movie that featured footage of a man getting killed by lions in front of his family?
That footage was fake. It's so obviously staged, and it's only the family's reaction that makes it so shocking.
Can Heavy have a turn now?
Go ahead, Sputnik.
No, Heavy doesn't really like to watch disturbing movies that much. But the one I can remember off the top of my head that really disturbed me was The Green Elephant.
The Green Elephant? That movie is more gross than disturbing. I thought it was annoying.
I actually found the movie funny. I've seen so many memes from that film.
Wait, you've seen more than Megan is Missing.
Just the green elephant and Begotten.
Begotten. That movie was so boring. Unique visual style. But it was hard to tell what was going on sometimes. Not only that, but some scenes went on for too long. Makes Eraserhead look like Ernest Saves Christmas, my ass.
Well, what about you, engineer?
Has to be the Human Centipede, too. Surprisingly, I wasn't fazed by the first film, but the second, boy, it was grosser and I nearly vomited. I even took a shower after seeing it. I felt so dirty.
What about the third film?
I haven't summoned the strength to watch it. What about you, medic? Surely you've seen some messed up stuff.
Of course you would say that to my face, though you're not wrong. From all that I've seen, it's a tie between Man Behind the Sun and Philosophy of a Knife. I honestly can't say which is worse.
What are those films about?
Both are about the experiments that went on at Unit 731 during World War II in Japan. Honestly, I thought what my people did during Nazi Germany was evil, but Japan somehow managed to outdo them.
Leave it to Japan to make some fucked up shit.
Actually, Man Behind the Sun was made in China, and Philosophy of a Knife was made in America.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're not wrong. Films like The Guinea Pig Sealers, Hanzo the Razor Midori, Inferno of Torture, 649 Pinocchio, and Night Shift Nurses are downright fucked up.
Thank you for reminding me that Night Shift Nurses and Midori exist.
Martin, the most disturbing movie I've ever seen was August Underground. I found that movie randomly at a flea market and bought it for $1. That movie was pure trash. acting like some sort of found footage snuff film. It just follows a random men killing and raping innocent people. How this film managed to get 2 sequels is beyond me.
I heard the director wanted to leave that film in random places such as playgrounds to try and make it more genuine, but dropped it after 9/11 had happened.
Well, that would have been a terrible idea either way. Anyway, my tongue, the most disturbing film I've seen was Martyrs. I enjoy psychological movies, but this was straight-up torture porn. The plot involves a woman seeking revenge on the people who abducted and tortured her as a child, leading her and her friend Anna, who was also a victim of abuse, into a spiral of something much more sinister.
So that's everyone's most disturbing movie they've seen? Well, thanks for the recommendations. I'll have to check those out.
Scout, you're better off watching all that anime if you like. Oh, hey there, Pyro. Did we wake you up? You didn't miss anything. We were just talking about what's the most disturbing movie we've ever seen.
Since you're here, why don't you tell us what's the most disturbing movie you've seen?
What the actual fuck, Pyro? That's not even a real movie!